And this is the third place. Steve Norbury and Scott Parnell. We'll get more information about positions in just a moment as we look down on Steve Norbury and Scott Parnell. Sulby straight, they're in second place. They're going past the pub where Molly stopped on Friday night. The sidecar practice was held in slightly dodgy conditions, and before the start Molly said to Ian Bell, if it's rainy or a bit cloudy, I'm going to stop off at Sulby, call it a day, and I'll just go to the pub for a drink. And that's exactly what he did. But this is not happening now because Norbury in third place has got a race to run, and this is where he turns right at Sulby Bridge. This is Hanks with Steve Norbury behind him, and they started 10 seconds apart, so you can see that number 5 has made up 10 seconds on corrected time on number 4 as they go up Halewood Rise. Now Steve Norbury looking for a pass. You can see how wide a sidecar is. There's just room for two of them side by side. Hanks takes the racing line, and why shouldn't he? Norbury's got to think about it. And that's Hanks. And is he in front of Steve Norbury? He is in front of Steve Norbury. When did they do that? They must have been doing that all through the afternoon. Here's Norbury, Steve Norbury and Scott Parnell, third place Saturday afternoon, leaving the line now. He's made up the 10 seconds gap. He is right behind Roy Hanks, so he's obviously ahead of him on corrected time. There's the man, Norbury, right on Hanks's tail. Hanks is 5th at Glen Helen as they go up the hill. Norbury and Hanks together still at the hairpin. Well, he hasn't got away from him, and Roy Hanks has managed to hold on to that. So good work from Hanks. And down the hill comes Norbury. Now he's 6th place behind him is Hanks. Norbury joint second with Crow as Steve Norbury comes towards us. The battle for second place between Steve Norbury and Nick Crow. And Norbury, and we're looking down on him now at Sulby, doing about 140 miles an hour and getting away from the twin squirrel, which maxes at about 120. He is 3 seconds behind Crow. Steve Norbury there is third by a growing margin. Molly leads by 49 seconds at Ramsey. Norbury is 7 seconds behind. And Hanks another 18 seconds behind that. As we look at number 5, Steve Norbury. And here is the man who was in third place by some 21 seconds, but it isn't 21 seconds now, is it? It's closer to 5. Hanks is back in front of Norbury on the road. It's just the 10-second gap between them that was there at the start that Norbury has gained, and he's obviously slowing, and Roy Hanks is staying on his pace.